Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the sixth day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said now. Yet for had I the Journal of Moss the you will forgive.
Certainly not, even without this journal. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Is a storm coming soon?
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates and took...
And don't forget Dallin.
When it rained,
It fucking poured. And even if I could, which means...
Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
Fucking thieving! My shop! Why would anyone do such a thing? Oh, I'm ruined!
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
Oh, my finest piece.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Sid. Should I be worried?
Jill,
All lies, I'm sure.
your Stolas said...
Indeed.
Any idea?
The desert's about the fact.
What did you...
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we... And at this rate, I've tried...
Perhaps we could...
What makes you think?
What makes you think...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it... We hire men...
And what? We're better off, and you can't...
But what happens...
That's enough. Any more of this? Come back when...
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid,
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness isn't the Briar's kiss. I was here to do just.
Who are those people?
Those were the. These are cut or an entire.
We're still working on that. Perhaps we can find us.
I hope so.
So,
What I saw was, but if left to small.
my thoughts both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihood.
And if there's one thing that...
What would Sid the.
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a...
A recipe for... While it's plain, it may...
Before prison. And that would be?
To pool on...
When all.
It appears we... Victor, pay con...
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove you... Don't worry, Victor and I...
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, Conrad.
A pleasure.
As I told you,
Victors, that there aren't.
True as the crystal nobles came and claimed... You know of the 7 high houses. Granted, we have a few boys left.
well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest, that a band of beardless...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe...
Conrad's not what you called them, and there's a reason why I had you.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he... Natalie.
Under him.
I was just telling...
Lubor says that...
Indeed, sir. The nobles in the capital. It is only a matter.
It is... And while I applaud... Which means, if our humble town is to...
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this.
Thank you, Clark.
She saw right.
No, I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be returned.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, both Conrad and with time.
Time no longer...
I take it you're scout.
Technically, it would be all...
You're not sick.
They don't just...
I have a favor to... I'm told the bandits might...
Very well.
The rest, my mistakes, I can...
That is a lot of...
Then it...
We'll hold them off for...
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie. You did well out there.
Without you, there would have been... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why, we are As for you...
I'll take that as a...
So, where did you learn to swim?
Bandits! People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Lubor did well to bring Conrad and Natalie together. It's like herding cats.
Welcome, then. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to...
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself.
Pardon the...
Out! I paid for the...
Please, His Lordship.
Ready!
Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry if I've caught...
That has been...
I don't suppose... A single-edged...
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve...
You have...
I want to know...
A condition.
I don't suppose...
I did not. Every...
And that's where I'm headed.
I shall speak.
That will be very kind.
Farewell.
Let's go.
got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear what you like.
Wyvern.
Form well. Ready?
A few moments.
You're a master. Oh, Karen, it was May, and is you, they believe. Each sword is there's a...
But how do they have...
Why, they use a whetstone, but it is a mineral. And that, Wyvern Edica, take this, the berries, and a fire.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion.
I am locked in bitter competition. I am one.
And there are many.
Too many to count, but only one is a perennial thorn in...
I can...
Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem!
I think his lordship... Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron now.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree.
You learned something about...
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Curse Breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make it.
I'm sure the just...
I'll be working. Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to.
And I'll see it up. You come and find...
Right?
What do you want? That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can... But what about... I didn't, sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need... And by the looks of it,
We thought we... But we didn't...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. Too slow. Nice try.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think...
And...
I see you're on...
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming.
A second hole.
Feel like finishing.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East. You'll need to move the injured.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are...
Mad dogs.
Just patch me up.
Yeah! They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long.
Then we make for Mar...
What did you find out there?
The same as...
Well, wherever they came, hopefully we'll have...
How many of your men were in?
Oh, damn...
It was a hard fought victory. It's not a matter of if the inn here affords a good...
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you put it...
My lord. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not fun. Yes. If it please you, I would learn the duty...
But I'm a sheep, and spending time in...
My Aunt Hannah once told you have accomplished... And I would sooner serve... not... It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
I would not have...
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Orphan.
I can't do it.
My lord.
We received the There have been sight.
With the blue eye. They've taken...
And what have you...
Oh, no.
Then we'll look...
We could leave. The two soldiers were carried...
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been...
We've tried, but what more?
I would have you do your duty and protect the mice. In case you have had more than that, your sister, so you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
What we have left...
Not if we don't. I'll have a word with her.
Ah,
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still...
I'd like you to consider my needs. The way the survivors speak...
You're a pike.
I've got a family and a pack of them.
Leave that.
My family.
Don't leave me, Pa.
That thing?
Did you see...
Great. They came...
Do you remember...
On the right.
It's all right.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
Need to find out.
It was all they could do to escape.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
You're finished. All yours, Torgal.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, wish, isn't that
Yes.
Philippe here?
Hearing that the... Now me and the people I love. Now...
Lest you wonder, I'm not, but it has so.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go.